A photographer who was once trapped in the UK's rental market now enjoys life on the road, spending just £650 a month living in a van with her dog. McCartney. Nicole Keefe, 27, from Newcastle, had an unpredictable childhood, living in 18 different houses due to various circumstances beyond her control and later issues with partners. By 2023, Nicole felt trapped and miserable in her routine 9-to-5 job as a fashion photographer, doubting she'd ever afford a home. However, after her car was written off in September that year, a new opportunity arose when she purchased an £8,500 converted Ford Transit van to share with McCartney, a Beagle Petite Griffon Vendine Cross christened after Linda McCartney. She initially parked near her workplace and used weekends to venture across the UK until a cleaning job at a Dorset campsite paved the way for her full-time van life. Now a freelance photographer, content creator, and social media manager, Nicole explores Britain with McCartney, discovering places from Scotland to North Wales, opening up to PA real life. Nicole, a former Coventry University student, said, "I spend about £650 a month, that's less than I ever spent on rent, and now I have more choice on what I spend my money on." She went from living paycheck to paycheck, with little room for socializing or treats, to finding happiness and freedom. "McCartney is so happy living in the van with me. He loves it, and I've become the best version of myself. I'm more confident and feel so free but settled. I can't see myself ever really going back to a 9-to-5 job." Over the years, Nicole has lived in 18 different houses, frequently relocating during her childhood and later due to troubles with partners as an adult. Nicole, as such, she's accustomed to being on the move, and van life had always been on her radar courtesy of social media. Nevertheless, she initially followed a typical path, working towards her degree at Coventry University from 2016 to 2020 before taking on a full-time position as a photographer in a fashion studio based in Washington. Tyne and Wear. 3 years into her role, Nicole found herself feeling unfulfilled and just miserable. Despite having worked hard and worked her way up, the struggle to make rent persisted, leaving her feeling that homeownership would almost never be within reach. According to Rightmove, most properties moving in Washington over the past year were terraced homes averaging at £126,930. It was around this time her car was written off, leading her to invest in a van she could live in. In September 2023, she came across a converted Ford Transit on Facebook Marketplace, priced close to £8,500. She said, "It was all very minimalist. I kept the base the same. There's a kitchen area, sink, bed, solar panels, and I added in a fridge, gas camping hob and air fryer, and got a new mattress. I made it a bit more me, adding in some leopard print and just decorating it over time." While searching for a job that would allow her the freedom to work remotely, she held on to her 9-to-5 role, opting to live in her van. She'd conveniently park in a nearby car park during the week and spend her weekends traveling around the country. The van. For 9 months, Nicole and her trusty canine companion, McCartney, embraced this lifestyle, much to the bewilderment of many family members who considered her a bit nuts, while others remained confused but supportive. Her break came in June 2024 when she spotted a campsite cleaning position advertised in a Facebook group for nomads. After acing a virtual interview, she was promptly offered the job within an hour, prompting her to leave her old job behind and head for Dorset a fortnight later. Nicole committed 3 months to the new role, seizing every opportunity over the weekends to discover the delights of the South Coast. It was just really lovely. Because I went from feeling like I couldn't escape, and I felt really trapped. Initially, Nicole found the lack of social interaction challenging, admitting she hated her own company. However, over time she grew to enjoy solo trips to coffee shops and eventually relished her independence. She maintained regular contact with friends and family, often catching up with her long-distance partner via FaceTime, and valued the unwavering companionship of McCartney. When I was moving house all the time, it would always take McCartney a month or two to get settled. Nicole reflected on her dog's adaptability. He would cry and bark if he was left alone in the house, but he got used to the van in 2 days, and I think he loves his routine. Even when leaving McCartney by himself in the van, Nicole is diligent in checking up on him, taking precautions such as employing a steering wheel lock for added security. After spending 3 months in Dorset, Nicole felt rejuvenated, full of energy back, and more motivated than ever. After taking up a coffee shop job in Winchester and building her freelance portfolio, she became a full-fledged content creator for businesses, photographer, and social media manager by December 2024. Her popularity as @thevanclub_ has surged, boasting over 4,500 followers on TikTok and approximately 1,800 on Instagram. Since then I've gone wherever I want to go. It's quite a weird thing to adjust to because I don't have anywhere I need to be unless I've got a photography job, she explained. McCartney. Nicole's travels have taken her to destinations like Snowdonia, Cornwall, Warwickshire, Scotland, and around the Northeast. When on the road, Nicole opts for 24-hour car parks or roadside parking, noting that her transit van is quite discreet, and she's conscientious to respect the space, not leaving a trace. Her monthly outgoings include roughly £650 on fuel, gas, Wi-Fi, a gym membership, and van repayments. Nicole says that living in her van has boosted her confidence, declaring this period as her favorite version of herself. She's set on maintaining her van lifestyle for another 4 years, and even with potential house ownership on the horizon, she plans to hold on to her van for weekend adventures. When her trusty vehicle reaches the end of its driving days, she envisions transforming it into a home office,